I love you, Rob, but I've seen you skate. The window's closed for Tampa Am.
SkateWine.
Wow, this is a bit of a dream to me because I started skateboarding a good 20 years ago, and I come from a little town called Bideford in the UK, and I knew about Tampa Am and I dreamt of going. Unfortunately, I never made it, but we're here with the...
There's still time to make it to Tampa.
35 years young. I mean, seeing the footage today...
The footage was good. The finals was tight, you know. Paul, you got some comments on the finals here at Netherlands?
Yes, I love you, Rob, but I've seen you skate. The window's closed for Tampa Am. But we want you to be there as an honorary guest, but just not in the contest. So, okay.
Now's the time. I got $100 to get you there. So you're on your way. You're $100 closer to getting to Tampa for the first time.
Thank you. I mean, yeah, the truth hurts, but I can't believe the talent today.
The talent was sick today, but this is the man, the talent, the myth, the legend, Paul Zitzer, in case you weren't aware of it out there. He's the reason we started Tampa Am and the skate park at Tampa.
We've heard this story before. We can hear it again later, but right now, let's talk about the talent out here. It's next level. First of all, it's worth mentioning these are the best skaters from various countries from around the world.
Mexico, Guatemala.
Yeah. And then like skaters from Israel and of course all over Europe. It's great. So these are the best amateurs in the world, future pros, and you see it in the talent. Perfect runs. Santino, who won, did the most tricks you could do in 60 seconds.
was fucking amazing.
Period. There wasn't anything going by that he wasn't doing something on. That was great. Yakov in second did less tricks. Maybe they were like, oh, a little bit more. He did it with like a cool style. But it wasn't enough to win. Judges nailed it. I back it.
I wouldn't want to be a judge.
Nobody does. We have to pay them a lot just to show up. So
I wouldn't want to be a skater in the contest. It's a tough game out there. Tough game, as you know, Rob, to get to the pro circuit.
I feel, and you can both answer this, that 20 years ago, when the window was probably a little bit more open to me, the standard, I feel, was slightly less consistent. You'd have one of those runs being number one, and now...
Almost like, so we did Dam Am Japan last month. All the top 12 skaters did winning runs. The level is crazy. I think the difference from when you grew up skating, right? You weren't training and you weren't at a perfect skate park learning your tricks. You were out in sketchy street spots in the town you're from, however you say it. It's really hard to get consistent, right? Now they have a little bit better chance at getting consistent, and the skaters get to see everybody all the time making all that stuff. That helps psychologically. You need to see it.
You can see everything going on in a split second. So everybody in here today could have won Tampa Am or any of the Am contests 25 years ago, but now it's anybody's game because everybody rips.
And please, I felt that way today. I was like, oh my goodness. I've just come from a British festival. The level was high, but definitely not as high as this today. It was insane. So I did want to just touch on, I've always known about Tampa Am, but I didn't know the background behind it. So I used to think that you could just go and enter. Was that the case until around 2004, I feel? Was that, when did you start the international series?
Right ahead.
I don't know. There's no cutoff. I think it grew to that point where the interest grew, so thus we had to start putting some restrictions on who could enter. The first year, yeah, it was kind of like a mix between people
like
coming.
60 skaters like in the first contest, and then it built to like 100, and then it was like, oh my God, there's 200 people that want to skate, so we had to put some kind of caliber cap, like, okay, you had to be good, you had to send some footage in, or at least you had to know the team manager to be like, hey, Mickey Reyes, can we put your guys in? And they better be good. They're like, yes. It was more of a make the call. Maybe it wasn't even footage back then. It was like, even Tony Hawk asked, like, hey, can we get one of our riders? And we're like, Tony, man, you got to show up for Tampa Pro, and maybe we'll get your guy in. We had some leverage there, and Tony was like, I'll be there for the next pro contest. So it was pretty tough.
And then, but here's one other thing that happened with AM. It used to be 2 days of qualifying with like 150 people in each day that were at the same level, but we separated it in about 2015. So Friday is, you got to show up and kind of try to qualify into Tampa Am, which is happening Saturday and Sunday. The Saturday skaters are the best ones. The finalists from here, the finalists from Japan, the finalists from New York and LA, they all get to skate Saturday. So now there's a distinction. So it's kind of like we've kind of worked through some stuff over the years and refined it, and it produces the best results.
It's the premium on Saturday, and that's why if anybody that watches it out there, just like you watched it on the World Wide Web, Saturday and Sunday are the broadcast days, not Friday, because it's a little loose. It's not as high talent, so that's why Saturday and Sunday is the broadcast too.
when did it start?
Well, the skate park of Tampa started in 1993. Tampa Am was 94. And then it just kind of organically grew into like, it was in January actually at the time. It was our anniversary. It was cold all the way around the world. So people would want to come to Tampa. It's warm. It's nice. You can sleep at the skate park of Tampa if you don't have a place to stay. Or there were sketchy hotels you could stay at for like $65 US. So it just kind of organically grew. And then we might have got an Airwalk sponsor and then a Duff sponsor. And then organically that shifted into also doing Tampa Pro the same year.
First winner of kind of an informal Tampa Am was Josh Stewart from Theories of Atlantis. Props to Josh, living in New York.
And the second one.
But then Donnie Barley won the first one where it was a national event, and everybody was there. They came from all over. So, you know, there's kind of a little bit of back and forth about which one is the most legit. Yeah, I'm going to give it out to Donnie Barley. Sorry, Josh.
They're all legit. Josh is legit.
Am I thinking the first one was on a vert ramp as well?
No. We had Tampa Am Vert also those weekends, which we're kind of bringing back. There'll be a vert ramp there in Tampa.
There's a vert ramp this year. For our 30-year anniversary, we're going to do the resurgence of vert skating again.
Amazing. As someone who loves vert but never actually got fully into vert, and everyone online thinks I'm a vert skater, that sounds brilliant.
This weekend you can fulfill your dream at Pier Parade. We'll get you going on that vert wall on the other side of this building. What do you think?
Mateus has been telling me about this. I didn't bring my pads, is my excuse.
How convenient. I got some in my bag for you.
Oh, and I got big wheels for you to get up the big pipe.
I only skate big wheels.
What's big?
60.
Then you're good, man. Pads, you're good to go. We'll see you on the vert pipe.
Amazing. Thanks, guys.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
That's
You're
a wrap.
legend.
No, thank you. You're a legend.
Nah.
Wicked. That was amazing. Thank you, guys.